We did the stages of nicotine addiction. Now we're doing the 7 levels of drunk. So let's just get into it.
There are 7 levels of being drunk that you may experience when drinking. Of course, alcohol affects everyone differently, but these are some common things that almost everyone has experienced at least once. For level 1, we have buzzed. The first effects from the alcohol are starting to kick in.
I never drank this shit. I've never drank, so like, I don't give a fuck. But we're just gonna keep going. If you drink, use a bitch.
For any of y'all wondering why I look like a sea turtle with no water choking on a piece of plastic, just know that this video was recorded in the BC era, 33,000 to be exact. That day was January, I think, 22nd. Now it's a month later, and suck my ball. Take your shirt off. See your physique. Fuck you. Enjoy the video.
Yourself with a very slight smile on your face and a warm sensation in your stomach. You'll still be able to walk and talk normally, but not for long. Level 2 is tipsy. At this point, you're starting to feel more euphoric. Shame levels are falling and your confidence is rising. You're gonna start feeling a lot more talkative and socially lubricated. You'll feel a bit more loose, like you don't have to think as much when it comes to socializing. You know all that spaghetti that falls out of your pockets when you try to talk to people when you're sober? Well, it's nice and boxed up in the fridge when you're drunk. No need to worry about dropping all your spaghetti. Level 3 is sloshed. This is when you start to feel more and more disinhibited. You lose your filter. See, normally when you're sober, the little person that lives inside your head kinda double checks everything you're gonna say before you say it.
You guys have a little person in your head when you drink? Yo, what the fuck? If you have any addiction, you're just a bitch, dead ass.
That way you don't say anything stupid. Well, when you're drunk, that little dude just stops checking. So you're much more likely to say
Who
stupid
wants to see my Bionicle collection? What the f*** is a Bionicle?
shit you wouldn't normally say. Another common side effect is you just kinda start to talk in all caps. Everything you have to say becomes really important. And this is the point where you may notice you have to pee a lot.
Yo.
And my friends used to call this breaking the seal. As in, the first time you pee while you're drinking is when you've broken the seal, and now the floodgates are open and you're gonna have to keep peeing all time. But personally, I prefer to drink water with each drink that I have, so I just embrace peeing often, because not drinking enough water is probably the biggest factor in getting a bad hangover the next day. Level 4, tossed.
Tossed.
Bro, bro, please, bro, can I hit the jewel? Bro, please, just one hit, dude, just one hit from the jewel, bro, please.
If I did do that, and somebody's begging me like that, I'm slapping the fuck. I was thirsty, but bro, what the fuck? Boom! Get your head, pick your ass up. Boom, boom. Wait, boom.
If you consume nicotine, this is when you're gonna turn into Schmeagol looking for his precious vape. For some reason, alcohol really potentiates the nicotine. Also, loss of shirts is a common side effect at this stage. If you're at a party and you see someone shirtless, they're tossed. Dancing also becomes easier. You don't necessarily get better at dancing, but it just gets easier.
Dance.
Level 5. Yost.
That makes no sense.
You know the little man that lives inside your head, controlling your meat suit and making sure you don't say anything stupid? Well, he called in sick today. You're on your own now. Speaking of calling in sick, it's time to make some shit up about how you ate some bad Chinese
food. Ate bad Chine food. That makes total sense, does it? Chine food. Can't come into work. SRY.
food last night and text your boss. When you're this drunk, pretty much every idea becomes a good idea. Like that time I thought it'd be a good idea to show off that I can do a backflip on fire.
And you snapped your neck. Yeah, we get it. Now you're recording this video while paralyzed into a wheelchair, and you have the mic up your mouth so you can actually talk, but you're paralyzed and you can't see out of your left eye. And
now I can land a backflip, but apparently gravity works differently when you're drunk. So I landed on my face, but it was worth it. I probably looked cool as fuck for that first half of that backflip. This is also when you start having momentary lapses in your memory. For level 6, we have hammered. Now, every friend group has that one friend who's known as a runner. When they get so drunk and they just decide to run away. I think when you're drunk, going anywhere feels kind of like a magical adventure. One of my friends would always get drunk, take his shirt off, and just run away. And we'd be chasing him like, bruh, we're drinking at your house, dude. And we'd have to go find him. If you're at a bar that has a stripper pole on the dance stage, it's time to get down. Sudden urges to steal traffic cones become unbearable. What will you do with it? Where will you put it? Those are all questions for sober you. And finally, level 7. Schmacked. Also known as, alright, who peed in my pants? This is when you'll get the spins. where it feels like the
Yo.
whole room is spinning around and
Fuck
around,
that.
which can make you pretty nauseous. If you
Fuck
haven't already, this is probably when you're gonna projectile vomit all over the bathroom floor. About 60% of drunk people never get their head over the toilet. You also will probably not remember most of what happens after this point. This is when your number one priority should be to drink some water, maybe have a Gatorade or something with electrolytes in it, and have a little bit of food before you go to bed. And remember, if you're at a party, do not fall asleep with your shoes on. It is an unspoken rule that if you pass out with your shoes on, then legally anyone there is obligated to draw on your face with a permanent marker. That's why I always roll through barefoot. Speaking of bare feet, one time after a particularly debaucherous party,
That's a rule? What the f*** made this rule? Whoever made this rule, I'm coming for you. I'm dead ass coming for you. And I'm good.
we woke up
Mike
to
Tyson.
this message in the group chat.
Did anyone leave
Apparently,
their shoes
someone
in
left their
the
shoes in
fridge?
his fridge, and we never figured out whose shoes they were or why they were in the fridge, but I can only imagine a couple of drunk buffoons absolutely dying of laughter over putting someone's shoes in the fridge. And here's a tip that may actually save your life
That
at
actually
some point.
sounds funny.
If you're really drunk, do not fall asleep laying on your back. Get yourself into recovery position. That way you don't choke on your own vomit. Anyways, peace out, guys.
Oh,
I got
shit.
some boys over, and it's time for the next butt chug. See ya!
Dude, I'm disappointed.
You kill a nigga if he step on it. That little bitch no front, I fucked the friend 'cause she was celibate. Ain't no pimp, but you know I.
Why are you fucking my special ed chick?
Roxanne on 24.
Bitch, a hoe, a gold digger. Fuck yeah, bitch. What's up, baby girl? How you doing today?
Fuck that shit. My brother's got goals. It's not about the ball, it's about the win, bro.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Like, you